areas of the far future where the galaxy is beset by war and despair, there exists a formidable order known as the Sisters of Battle, or the Adepta Sororitas. This sisterhood of warriors is not merely a military force. They are the embodiment of faith, valor, and sacrifice, devoted wholly to the service of the Emperor of mankind. Their origins trace back to a time of great strife and upheaval, known as the Age of Apostasy, when the ecclesiastical power of the Imperium faltered under the weight of corruption and heresy. It was during this tumultuous period that the need for a militant female order arose, a force dedicated to serving the Emperor and safeguarding humanity from the myriad threats that beset it. The Sisters of Battle draw their strength from an unwavering faith in the Emperor, revered as a god throughout the Imperium. They are the living embodiment of the Imperial Creed, a guiding doctrine that teaches the importance of sacrifice, loyalty, and the relentless pursuit of purity. Enshrined in their hearts and minds is the belief that they are the Emperor's chosen, destined to wield his divine wrath against the enemies of mankind. This fervor is not merely a matter of faith, but a way of life, shaping their every action and decision. Their battles are fought not for glory or personal gain, but as acts of devotion, or martyrdom is seen as the highest calling. Structurally, the Sisters of Battle are organized into several orders, militant, each characterized by its own unique traditions, histories, and battle doctrine. Among the most notable are the Order of Our Martyred Lady, the Order of the Valorous Heart, and Order of the Bloody Rose. These orders are led by a Canoness, a battle-hardened veteran, who commands her sisters not only through martial prowess but also through unwavering faith. Below the Canoness are sister superiors and superiors, each bearing the weight of their roles with pride and dedication. The sisters train relentlessly, honing their combat skills and deepening their spiritual resolve in preparation for the day they must face the horrors that threaten the Imperium. One of the most revered figures within the Adepta Sororitas is Saint Celestine, a legendary warrior whose name inspires awe across the galaxy. Born during a time of great turmoil, she rose to prominence through her miraculous acts and unyielding courage on the battlefield. Accompanied by her two Gemini Superia, Celestine embodies the ideals of the Sisters of Battle, serving as a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. Her presence in battle is often described as a divine intervention, where the impossible becomes possible through sheer faith. Leading her sisters into the heat of combat, she performs acts of bravery that not only turn the tide of battle, but also elevate the spirits of those who fight alongside her. The role of Sister Repentia adds another layer of complexity to the sisters' ranks. These sisters have atoned for grave sins, whether through actions taken in battle or through personal failings, by taking on the mantle of the Repentia. Clad in massive suits of power armor and wielding enormous Eviscerator chain swords, they become living weapons of vengeance. The Sister Repentia's role is not only to exact retribution on the enemies of the Imperium, but also to find redemption in death. Each Repentia is a story of loss and atonement, and their presence on the battlefield serves as both a rallying cry for her sisters and a poignant reminder of the price of failure. Among the valiant leaders of the Sisters of Battle is Canoness Veridyan, a figure whose reputation is built on her strategic brilliance and unwavering faith. Her leadership during critical battles has solidified her status as one of the Imperium's greatest defenders. Veridyan's decisions in the heat of combat are often guided by a combination of tactical acumen and deep spiritual insight, allowing her to navigate the chaos of war with a clarity that few possess. Her ability to inspire her sisters and rally them in the face of overwhelming odds has been instrumental in shaping the Order's legacy. As we delve into the key battles that define the Sisters of Battle, the Battle of Armageddon stands out as a testament to their valor. This monumental conflict arose when the Orc Wyesh, led by Kozkal Mag Uruk Thraka, threatened to engulf the Hive world in chaos. The Sisters of Battle were called upon to assist the beleaguered Imperial forces, their presence a beacon of hope amidst the overwhelming tide of green-skinned invaders. Canoness Veridyan, leading her sisters, understood the gravity of the situation and the necessity of decisive action. With fervent prayers on their lips, the sisters descended upon the battlefield, their bolters roaring as they engaged the orcs with righteous fury. In the thick of the fighting, Saint Celestine emerged, her radiant form cutting through the chaos like a shining star. Her presence galvanized the Imperial defenders, sparking renewed vigor among the beleaguered troops. As she led her sisters into the fray, each strike of her weapon seemed to echo the Emperor's will, turning the tide of battle. The sisters fought valiantly, their faith driving them to perform acts of heroism that would be recounted for generations. They held the line against overwhelming odds, their tenacity and devotion proving a formidable challenge for the Oracle Word. As the battle raged on, the Sisters of Battle found themselves facing not merely a physical enemy, but a test of their faith. Each fallen sister became a martyr, their sacrifice feeding the spiritual fire that burned within their ranks. It was during these moments of despair that the true strength of the Adepta Sororitas shone through. They became a symbol of resilience, reminding all who fought alongside them of the importance of faith in the face of adversity. The Battle of Armageddon was a brutal conflict that would become legendary, with tales of heroism and sacrifice echoing through the ages. The Sisters of Battle emerged from the crucible of war not only victorious but transformed, their faith forged in the fires of battle. Each sister who fought in that conflict carried with her the weight of her fallen comrade's sacrifice, a reminder of the cost of victory. Following the victory at Armageddon, the Sisters of Battle were called upon once again during the siege of the Imperial Palace. This conflict was one of the most critical moments in the history of the Imperium. Dark forces conspired to breach the sanctum of humanity's heart, and the sisters stood ready to defend the Emperor's domain. Canoness Veridyan, alongside her sisters, fortified the defenses, preparing for the onslaught that was to come. The air was thick with tension as the forces of chaos gathered, their intent clear, to corrupt and destroy. As the siege began, the sisters fought with unwavering determination. They manned the walls, their bolters sparking defiance against the inquisitors. Each wave of enemy forces was met with a hail of righteous fury, the sisters embodying the very essence of the Emperor's wrath. Their faith became a shield, protecting not only themselves, but also the countless souls within the palace. In the heart of the battle, Sister Repentia emerged, her presence a harbinger of death for the enemies of the Imperium. With her massive eviscerator chainsword, she carved a path through the ranks of chaos, embodying the very essence of vengeance. Each swing was a prayer, a call for redemption, and a testament to the sisters' unyielding resolve. The sight of her in action inspired fellow sisters to fight harder, pushing back against the tide of darkness that threatened to engulf them. As the siege continued, the Sisters of Battle became a symbol of hope amidst despair. Their unwavering faith and determination became a rallying cry for the defenders of the Imperial Palace. They fought not only for survival, but for the very soul of humanity, holding the line against the forces that sought to extinguish the light of the Emperor. Each battle fought was a testament to their resilience, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of faith could never be extinguished. Among the tales of valor that emerged from the siege of the Imperial Palace was the story of a young sister, newly initiated into the Order. Her name was Sister Veridyan, and she had joined the fight with dreams of glory and devotion to the Emperor. As the siege progressed, she witnessed the horrors of war firsthand. The brutality and chaos overwhelmed her spirit. Yet, in the face of despair, she found strength in the unwavering faith of her sister. Inspired by their courage, Sister Novitiate took up her bolter and fought alongside them, her heart ignited by the fire of devotion. With each passing day, the Sisters of Battle became legends in their own right, their deeds etched into the annals of history. The siege of the Imperial Palace was not simply a battle, it was a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Adepta Sororitas. Their sacrifices, their unwavering faith, their unyielding courage would be remembered for generations to come. Another significant chapter in the history of the Sisters of Battle unfolded during the purging of the hive world of Toller. This conflict arose as a result of a chaos incursion, threatening to corrupt the very heart of the hive world. The Sisters of Battle were once again called to action, their purpose clear, to cleanse the world of the taint of chaos and restore order. Canoness Veridyan, with her strategic brilliance, understood the necessity of swift and decisive action. As they descended upon Toller, the sisters were met with fierce resistance from the forces of chaos. The landscape was a chaotic battleground, filled with the remnants of once thriving cities now reduced to ruins. Yet, amid the destruction, the sisters found strength in their purpose. Each battle was not merely a fight for survival. It was a sacred duty to protect the innocent and restore the Emperor's light. In the heart of the conflict, the sisters encountered a powerful chaos sorcerer, a figure whose dark machinations threatened to engulf the entire hive world in despair. The battle that ensued was fierce and unrelenting. The sorcerer summoned dark forces to his aid, but the sisters stood firm, their faith bolstering their resolve. With Canoness Veridyan leading the charge, the sisters pressed forward, each shot fired a prayer, each strike a testament to their unwavering devotion. As the battle raged on, the sisters found themselves pushed to their limits. Yet in the face of adversity, they drew strength from one another, their bond forged in the fires of battle. Each sister fought not only for herself, but for the entire order, for the Emperor, and for the innocent lives caught in the crossfire. Their sacrifices were not in vain. They became living embodiments of the Emperor's wrath, pushing back against the encroaching darkness. In the final confrontation with the Chaos Sorcerer, Sister Repentia emerged once more, her chainsword roaring as she charged into the fray. The battle was fierce, a clash of light and darkness, where the fate of Tolarn hung in the balance. With a single mighty swing, the Sister Repentia struck true, cleaving through the sorcerer's defenses. In that moment, the tide of battle shifted, and the sisters surged forward, their faith igniting a fire that consumed forces of chaos. The victory was hard-won, a testament to their resilience and unwavering devotion. As the dust settled on the battlefield, the Sisters of Battle emerged victorious, their spirits unbroken despite the trials they had faced. The purging of Tolarn would be remembered, not just as a battle fought, but as a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Adepta Sororitas. Their legacy would continue to inspire future generations, a reminder that faith and courage could prevail even in the darkest of times. In the aftermath of their victories, the Sisters of Battle did not rest. They continued to travel across the galaxy, answering the call of the Imperium wherever darkness threatened to encroach. Each new conflict brought fresh challenges, but the sisters faced them with the same unwavering faith that had become their hallmark. Each battle was a new opportunity to prove their devotion to the Emperor, to stand as his shield against the darkness that sought to consume humanity. Their reputation grew, and with it the tales of their deeds spread throughout the Imperium. They became known not just as warriors, but as paragons of virtue, exemplifying the ideals of the Emperor's light. From the hive worlds to the farthest reaches of the galaxy, the Sisters of Battle were celebrated as heroes, their faith a shining beacon in the dark void of space. As they continued their crusades, the Sisters of Battle encountered numerous foes, each more dangerous than the last. From the insidious forces of chaos to the monstrous tyranids of the cunning Eldor, the sisters faced them all. Yet, no matter the enemy, they remained steadfast, their faith unwavering. Every battle fought further cemented their legacy, a testament to their commitment to the Emperor and the protection of humanity. Among the myriad of battles fought, one stood out for its sheer scale and ferocity, the Battle of Cadia. As the forces of chaos launched a massive invasion, threatening to tear the very fabric of reality apart, the Sisters of Battle were called once more. Canoness Veridyan and her sisters understood the gravity of the situation. This was not just a battle for a single world and a fight for the survival of the Imperium itself. The sisters mobilized with fervor, their hearts ignited by the call to arms. As they descended upon Cadia, the sisters were met with the horrific sight of war. The landscape was scarred, the air thick with the acrid smell of gunpowder and the cries of the wounded. With bolters raised high and prayers on their lips, they charged into battle, their faith a guiding light against the encroaching darkness. The battle was fierce and relentless, with waves of chaos forces crashing against the defenders of Cadia. The Blasters fought valiantly, their bolters roaring as they engaged the enemy in close combat. Each sister became a whirlwind of fury, her faith driving her forward, her every action a testament to her devotion. The sight of Saint Celestine leading the charge inspired the defenders, her presence a clear reminder that they were not alone in this fight. As the battle raged on, the sisters encountered a formidable foe, a chaos demon Primarch, a being of unimaginable power and malice. This creature sought to sow discord and despair among the defenders, using fear as a weapon. Yet the sisters stood firm, their faith unyielding. In the face of such malevolence, they drew strength from one another, their bond fortified by shared purpose. In the climactic confrontation with the demon Primarch, Sister Repentia stepped forward, her chainsword roaring in defiance. The The battle that ensued was nothing short of epic, a clash of titanic forces that shook the very ground beneath them. The demon fought with a fury that seemed insurmountable, but the sisters pressed on, their faith fueling their resolve. Each strike against the demon was not merely an act of violence. It was a prayer, a confession, a testament to their refusal to succumb to fear. As the tide of battle shifted, the sisters found themselves on the brink of defeat. Yet, in a moment of despair, St. Celestine's voice rang out, a rallying cry that the spirits of her sisters surged forward, bolstered by their faith, their resolve unbreakable. With one final mighty blow, Sister Repentia struck down the demon Primarch, banishing its dark influence from the battlefield. The victory was hard-won, but it was a testament to the power of faith, the strength of unity, and the indomitable spirit of the Sisters of Battle. As the dust settled on the battlefield of Cadia, the Sisters of Battle emerged once more as heroes. Their deeds would echo through the ages, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, faith and courage could prevail. They have faced unimaginable odds and emerged victorious, their legacy further solidified in the annals of history. But victory was not without its cost. The sisters mourned their fallen comrades, each loss a heavy burden on their hearts. Yet they understood that each fallen sister had become a martyr, her sacrifice a testament to their faith. They honored their memory, vowing to carry on the fight in their name. The Sisters of Battle knew that their mission was far from over. The galaxy remained fraught with peril, and they would continue to answer the call of the Emperor, standing as his steadfast guardians against the encroaching darkness. In the years that followed, Sisters of Battle continued their crusades, their reputation growing as they fought to protect humanity. They ventured into the farthest reaches of the galaxy, answering the desperate prayers of those in need. Each world they liberated became a testament to their faith. Each victory, a reminder that hope could flourish even in the darkest corners of the universe. Their tale is not merely one of battles fought, victories won. It is a story of faith, sacrifice, and the unyielding spirit of those who stand against the tide of chaos. The Sisters of Battle remain a symbol of hope, a shining light, and grimpers of the far future. They are the Emperor's chosen, devoted to his service and the protection of humanity, ready to stand firm against whatever horrors the galaxy may throw their way. As they march onward, the Sisters of Battle carry with them the legacy of their fallen sisters. The weight of their sacrifices a constant reminder of their duty. They are warriors of faith, champions of humanity, and defenders of the Emperor's light. Their story continues to unfold, a saga of valor and devotion that will echo through the ages, inspiring future generations to take up arms and fight for a brighter tomorrow. In the end, Sisters of Battle are more than just a military disgrace. Their legacy endures, a beacon of hope shining brightly in the darkness, reminding that even in the face of despair, the light of the Emperor will always prevail.